Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. The Sicilian defense controls the d4 square with c-pawn. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center to prepare for a d4 pawn push, where the knight will recapture if black captures on d4. d6 opens up the light-squared bishop and prevents white from pushing the pawn to e5 after black eventually plays knight f6. d4 offers to trade the d-pawn for the c-pawn, giving up a center pawn for more active pieces. C takes d4 gives black 2 central pawns versus 1 central pawn for white. Knight takes d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having 1 central pawn versus black's 2 central pawns. Knight f6 develops the knight toward the center and attacks the undefended e4 pawn. Knight c3 defends the e4 pawn and starts to develop on the queen side. a6 prepares the queenside pawn advance b7, b5, and also prevents white from playing the bishop or knight to b5. Bishop c4 develops the bishop to an aggressive diagonal where it helps control the d5 square and attacks the f7 pawn. e6 supports the d5 square and allows the dark-squared bishop to develop to e7. Textbook play so far. Good job bringing your bishop out early to build a solid position. Solid. Continuing with standard opening theory. Castling kingside tends to be safer than queenside because the king is further from the center. Out comes the queen and into the battle. The queen joins the board early, building a strong opening for black. This overlooks an opportunity to create a pawn chain. This threatens to eventually win a knight. This allows the opponent to kick a knight. The knight is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. This moves the knight to safety. This kicks a knight. This move puts the knight on a safer square, developing the bishop and increasing influence in the center. This is the only move that works. This protects the attacked pawn. This connects the rooks, which helps them work together. The rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. The game was close to balanced, but now white is worse. This threatens to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-on trades. This protects an underdefended pawn that is under attack. This threatens to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-on trades. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Takes back. This blocks black's pawn. This threatens to tactically win a queen. This allows the opponent to eventually win a knight. Now white can't stop black from winning a knight if they make the right moves. That's fine. This wins a queen. This threatens to tactically win a rook. That pawn was free for the taking. This is the strongest option. This is the only good move. This evades the check from the queen. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. This wins material. This threatens to win a knight by removing a key defender. Takes back. Recaptures. This wins a knight. A very strong play. This protects the attacked pawn. This loses a rook, but the position was losing no matter what. Capturing that rook wins material. Takes back. The pawn is now passed because it can no longer be challenged by pawns as it tries to promote. Very precise. This move puts the queen on a safer square. This loses material. This takes an open file, a common method for activating a rook. This steps away from the checking rook. This continues the checkmate threat. This moves the bishop to a more active square, making it gain scope. This overlooks a better way to win material through a tactic.